In this video, we are going to apply the properties of proportion. We have learned certain properties in the proportion like alternando, invertendo, componendo, dividendo, and then how to apply componendo and dividendo simultaneously. We are going to make use of those properties here in these questions. Now, I have been given that A is to B is equal to C is to D. Now, I am given that A upon B is equal to C upon D. And I am being asked to prove that 9A plus 13B is to 9A minus 13B is equal to 9C plus 13D is to 9C minus 13D. Now, since I have only A by B equal to C by D, I don't have 9 and 13. So what is the first thing that I have to do? I have to multiply both sides of this by 9 by 13. So if I multiply both sides of this equation by 9 by 13, I am getting 9A upon 13B is equal to 9C upon 13D. Right? Now, how will I get this? So, by now you must be getting this idea that we have to apply the componendo and dividendo here. Then only we will be able to get this. So, how do we apply the componendo and dividendo? I have to write that whichever property I am applying, you should always write that either immediately after this or after applying that property, you can write along right hand side in the bracket. Apply componendo and dividendo. So when I am applying the componendo and dividendo, what does that mean? It means that numerator plus denominator, that means 9A plus 13B upon numerator, that is 9A minus denominator. That's how I apply the componendo and dividendo. So here also numerator is 9C plus denominator is 13D upon numerator minus denominator. So have I got this? Yes. So I have to write the answer. If he wants me to write the answer in this format, I have to write I don't have to leave it like this. I have to write it like this. So I can now write 9A plus 13B is to 9A. You should write therefore 9A minus 13B is equal to 9C plus 13D into 9C minus 13D. Right? Now, same. I am given that A by B is equal to C by D. Now, I don't have 3 and 5. So, what will I do? I will multiply both sides of this equation by 3 by 5. So, what will I get? 3A by 5B equal to 3C by 5D. Now, how will I get this? By applying componendo and dividendo. So, here I will apply componendo and dividendo. 3A, that is numerator plus denominator, upon numerator minus denominator. Here also numerator plus denominator upon numerator minus denominator. I have applied componendo and dividendo. So, I will write here in the bracket by componendo and dividendo. So either you can write that before applying or after applying, right hand side corner mein in the bracket you can write by componendo and dividendo. Now my answer should be in this format. So what will I write? Therefore 3A plus 5B is to 3A minus 5B is equal to 3C plus 5D is to 3C minus 5D. Right? That's how we apply the componendo and dividendo. Let's try one more question. In this question, we are already given something like this, right? And we have to prove that A is to B is equal to C is to D. Now, let me write what is given. 3A plus 5B upon 3A minus 5B is equal to 3C plus 5D upon 3c minus 5d. Now in this question you will learn how componendo and dividendo makes our calculations easier. Again I will apply componendo and dividendo here. Apply componendo and dividendo. So what will I get? Numerator, this time I have two terms in the numerator, 3a plus 5b, plus denominator plus 3a minus 5b, divided by numerator, which is 3a plus 5b, minus denominator, so minus 3a, minus and minus becomes plus 5b. Same I'll apply here also. Numerator, that is 3c plus 5d, plus denominator, what is that? 3c minus 5d, divided by numerator, what is that? 3c plus 5d, minus denominator, so minus 3c, minus and minus becomes plus 5d. Now we will get rid of 5b and 5b. Here we got rid of 3a and 3a. Here 5d and 5d will go, and here 3c and 3c will go. So what are we left with? 3a plus 3a is 6a, and in the denominator we have 10b. Here 3c plus 3c is 6c, and 5d plus 5d is 10d. So 6 and 6 will go, 10 and 10 will go. Have we got a by b equal to c by d? Yes. That is how when you apply componendo and dividendo, how your calculations become easier and simpler. Now same here, what we will do is we have 4a square plus 7b square upon 4a square minus 7b square equal to 4c square plus 7d square upon 4c square minus 7d square. So we will apply componendo and dividendo. How? Numerator, two terms in the numerator, plus denominator, two terms in the denominator also, divided by numerator, again numerator, 4a square plus 7b square, minus denominator, so minus 4a square, minus minus becomes plus 7b square. Same here, numerator 4c square plus 7d square, plus denominator, so plus 4c square minus 7d square, upon numerator 4c square plus 7d square minus 4c square and plus 7d square. So 7b square will go, 4a square will go. Here 7d square will go, 4c square will go. We are left with 4a square plus 4a square. How much is that? 8a square upon 7b square plus 7b square is 14b square is equal to, this side 4c plus 4c square is 8c square upon 14d square. So 8 and 8 will go, 14 and 14 will go. Now you are left with a square upon b square is equal to c square upon d square. Now if you take the square root on both sides, what will you get? A by b is equal to c by d. That's what you had to prove. Now you have to write your final answer in this format only. So your a is to b is equal to c is to d. Otherwise you will lose 1 mark if you are leaving the answer like this. One more question. We are given the ratio, the proportion like this. This is a proportion. When two ratios are equal, they are called proportion. This is called proportion. Okay. We have to prove that a by b is equal to c by d. So what will we do? Let me write this. ma plus nb upon mc plus nd is equal to ma minus nb upon mc minus nd. So I will apply componendo and dividendo. So what does that mean? That means ma numerator plus denominator. Oh, now tell me one thing. Can I apply componendo and dividendo here? Because I have both the signs positive. And if this is A and B, here in the denominator also I need A and B. But I don't have. I have MC plus ND. Where is A and B? It is here. Isn't it? So what will I do? I will use another property of proportion, that is alternando. I will shift this first here and this term here. That shifting is called alternando. So I will do that first. So let me do that first. MA plus NB upon MA minus NB is equal to, I'm shifting this here, I'll get MC plus ND upon MC minus ND. Now you can see that plus and minus sign and AB here. So this was by alternando. I did this by alternando. Now I can apply componendo and dividendo. What does that mean? Numerator, you have to take care of all these things, plus denominator, that is MA minus MB divided by numerator MA plus NB minus denominator minus MA plus NB. Now this side also numerator, that is MC plus ND plus denominator MC minus ND divided by numerator, that is MC plus ND minus denominator minus MC, minus minus becomes plus ND. Now NB and NB will go, MA and MA will go here, ND and ND will go, and MC and MC will go. So what am I left with here? 2MA divided by 2NB. And this side I am left with 2MC, MC plus MC is 2MC divided by 2ND. Now 2, 2, 2, 2, M and M, N and N will go. So what am I left with? A by B equal to C by D. And then he wants me to write the answer like this. I'll write the answer in the ratio. Right? Okay. Here also, just have a look at this. Do we need to do alternando, invertendo? Nothing like that. So directly we can apply the componendo and dividendo. Here you have to write by componendo and dividendo. Don't forget these small things. Okay, so what will we do? I will apply componendo and dividendo here. That will give me numerator. I have two terms in the numerator plus denominator 5x minus 6y divided by numerator, that is 5x plus 6y minus denominator minus 5x plus 6y. Same thing here. I will get 5u plus 6v, that is numerator, plus denominator 5u minus 6v divided by numerator minus denominator plus 6v. So this was by componendo and dividendo. So 6 and 6y will go, 5x and 5x will go, 6v and 6v will go, 5u and 5u will go. So I am left with only 10x upon 12y, and here I am left with 10u upon 12v. 10 and 10 will go, 12 and 12 will go. I am left with x by y equal to u by v. Now here you don't need to write this in this form because you are asked to show that. This is it.